NBA Monday on Peacock on the bench. And Austin's going to have a long night. We are underway.
That's my fam right here. Hey, man.
Daniels. Over to McCollum. Runner in the lane won't go. Battle for the rebound. And it's scooped up by Anunoby. Stolen by McCollum. Lining up a tray. That's good.
Hey, Grady on every possession. You can't be asleep at the wheel.
You know how that goes, too. Turnovers always lead to just open threes and easy baskets. You can tell that ball was good as soon as it left his hands.
Towns needs a teammate. Trying to find a cutting Bridges who's just out of reach.
You know, Jordan, one thing I think it's always kind of looked over in sports is allowing scorers to get a rhythm early. Like, the last thing you want is C.J. McCollum getting a teed open, wide open three. Now the guy's seen the ball go to the basket.
Here we go, playmaking, getting downhill. Look, he's coming off an efficient 25 in that breezy Brooklyn win. He's coming out here hunting his aggressively early.
This is Okongwu spinning inside, finishing with the left.
It all starts with elite spacing to allow gap pursuit, and that's your 5-man.
Towns good from downtown.
He can do that, can he? One of the most skilled bigs in the NBA. Lining it up right there. Can't give him that much room.
Game looks different at the 5 spot these days, don't it?
It does.
Throw it up to Okongwu. He's fouled on the interior.
Not without Landale. You almost expect to see Tony Bradley that size. They'll probably need it if Cat really starts working down low early.
There is Tony Bradley.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little Kuminga. I think they're going to be able to use Kuminga like that. He's a Swiss Army knife with his size and athletic ability. He might guard Carl a little bit nice.
Bridges right down the lane for the flush.
That's what we want to see a little bit more with New York. Just a little bit more ball movement like that. Carl is such a willing and able passer. More cutting, especially with slashers like OG and Mikal.
Seen zone from New York. Johnson from deep.
That all started with McCollum identifying he had the mismatch, made Towns dance, touches paint, sprays it out for the three-point look. And this Hawks team, top 5 shooting from beyond the arc.
Bridges up top to Anunoby. He'll try from downtown. Swish. OG Anunoby.
Shooters came to shoot tonight.
Looking forward to this matchup. Again, the last time these two teams saw each other.
Times you see Daniels get lost in the sauce defense.
Atlanta by 2. Brunson. Pocket pass to Towns. Finds Bridges again.
A great job right now. The ball is not sticking. Even Brunson coming off that pick and roll, that gravity, gets it right to Carl. He makes the right decision.
McCollum hanging, can't hit. Towns the board, quickly ahead to Brunson. 2-on-3, pass ahead to Bridges, out of bounds.
You got a problem?
Hey, I'm on a Hawks bench tonight.
I see. I mean, my goodness.
Just echoing sentiments from my guys over here.
Johnson looking for 3 more, no, and we're going to get a loose ball. Towns, steal off the inbound and then lost it out of bounds. Towns, McCollum goes around the world. We'll toss it out to Johnson. Johnson penetrating, step through, push shot won't go. Towns,
good rebound.
The board. He's second in the NBA in rebounding.
He went up and got that one.
Brunson, and foul, bailed out by a foul. Brunson splits a pair. Knicks by 1. Alexander Walker, another MIP candidate this season, finds Johnson. Johnson can't get it to go. Got it back, and that won't drop on the second attempt. Here comes Brunson the other way.
Great verticality there, too, by Carl. And I love the no call by the rest. Let these guys play. It's playoff time damn near.
Johnson seeing a crowd early. He's going to have to adjust.
Brunson. Smooth pull-up Jay.
Speaking of playoff time, that looked like JB playoff Jalen Brunson right there.
8 unanswered points from New York.
Although, Jordan, he's pretty good during the regular season, too.
Johnson finds McCollum, and it's an offensive foul. An illegal screen for shot.
I'll tell you, the Hawks are connected defensively there. Switched everything. Alexander Walker, late contest. Not even late. It was all over. That's good defense, better offense.
Shot clock winding down on Johnson. Johnson to the rack. That snaps an 11-0 New York run.
We finally got a runway where Jalen Johnson is clearly at his best. It's no secret. He can power up and have those straight line drives.
Pass inside, Anunoby got 3.
Now here's the challenge early in this game and why the Hawks are shooting a low percentage. The transition games have been eliminated. They haven't been able to get stops and be able to run.
Daniels from deep. He is just an 18% three-point shooter on the season. However, he entered tonight hitting 4 of his last 7.
Talked to Coach Snyder, and he said, yeah, he's gaining some confidence by being out there in space, finding his spots.
Brunson can't hit. Vincent the board. Quickly ahead to Daniels.
You know how it is. One falls, and then that basket just opens up.
Vincent off the mark. And Alexander Walker tried to chase it down. Towns leading the break.
You got to love Karl Anthony Towns, man.
Foul beyond the arc. McBride
in the NBA, because what he's done offensively, obviously so notable, but the fact that defensively he hasn't lost a step there. A true two-way player with a plus, like you said, 11-point average. This guy has done it in a ridiculous way.
Well, he's done a good job of making a niche and then creating space from that. He got consistent minutes by just defending and being a spot 3. What he did with opportunity is let his game go.
Bridges with the floater in the lane.
Similar to that guy.
Alexander Walker, sidestep, fires, and hits.
I think that's part of the growth, too. This guy has just become in isolation, he can be a movement shooter off the bounce with the mid-range.
These are the type of shots people did not know he could make.
Robinson.
Beautiful pass, too. He did a great job of keeping that ball low, Grady.
Knicks have only missed 2 shots. They're 10 for 12 shooting. Beautiful feed. Daniels got 3 inside for the lay. Back and forth we go.
Gabe Vincent able to attack that closeout, collapse that defense, draw 2, and a nice little dump ball.
Brunson in and out. Offensive board. Bridges floats it up and off. Outside to Brunson. Threw it away. Daniels over to Johnson. Got caught in the air. Alexander Walker will heave it and hits in front of his own bench. Timeout, Nick.
Hawks games this year. Knicks they just bring them out, don't they? I mean, the energy, the fans.
Yes, wherever they go. As Anunoby almost gives it a college-like atmosphere.
Nah, it does.
On the road.
The environment just changes. You know, when they go, it's almost like a home.
With the handle, he was just picked up by Atlanta. They have some issues with their bigs. As far as health is concerned, no Jock Landale due to an ankle injury.
That's an impressive pass, by the way. Nikhil just launched the left hand across the court.
He's had a number of those. And Bridges hits the deck.
And he pointed him out. I like that. Got to that midi, raise up. That's his bread and butter right there. They say it's a lost art, but not for my guy.
Donovan Kuminga out there as well for Atlanta. Vincent finds Johnson. 2 All-Stars. Skip pass. Alexander Walker, electric slide. Can't hit from 3. Bradley tried to keep it alive. Vincent comes out of there with it.
It's a really good fight for Bradley, keep the possession alive.
Alexander Walker! Oh, beautiful finish with the left.
Now, Brady, those are glimpses of who these Hawks can be. Winning the offensive backboard, those gritty ones, the margins, generating second chance opportunities off those ones that careen oddly off the rim.
And Anunoby no good. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 10 points already.
You know, Nickeil DM'd me the other day asking advice for some car collection. He's planning on the way he's playing. He's going to maybe buying a few cars.
This is Johnson. If the MIP battle may be a 2-man race, with all respect to Denny Abdi and others in the league, it might be Nickeil Alexander-Walker and his teammate Jalen Johnson.
That's a big shot, too.
This is Bridges. Outside, Anunoby firing again from deep. That time he's long.
Well, Jordan, I think you could agree. Johnson can get that midi down, Pat. Just gives him something to close games with. The guy who can get a shot off at any time. It'd be huge for them.
Bradley maybe doing too much there, but Austin, you're absolutely right. Especially because the question is who's their go-to guy at half court.
Brunson fouled. And Alexander Walker.
It has to be spaced right, and we have to move the basketball. If you hold on to the ball, longer than 0.5 seconds and the defense gets set, you're in trouble. So we got to play fast, not just in transition, but the front court too.
That's the rest of the way, man. Back to you, Grady.
Thanks, Austin. 6 turnovers for the Knicks. Risachet in the corner, hounded by Clarkson.
Got to be more decisive on a catch. That's got to be a catch and shoot.
Risachet tried to go glass, no good. The Hawks, they've won their last 4 games. Knicks, winners of their last 2.
Great job by JC holding them up.
And Anobi got the leg.
Rotations are a tick slower than we've been accustomed to watching with these Hawks post All-Star break.
A good job by OG, feeling the defender was above him. Nice little slip on the screen there, using his size and patience down low to finish through contact. Could have been an and one.
Kuminga rises over McBride.
I didn't like it until he made it. I thought the ball was sticking, needed to move, but
that's one of those no.
Yeah, Kuminga saw something he liked there within the matchup.
I don't mind it. Obviously, a midi, fadey, you're always like, oh, no, I don't know if I want that early in the clock. But if you got a size advantage and Kuminga's ISO, just let him go.
Shabbat fouled on the drive.
Easy punctuation at the rim.
Those slip pick and rolls are always just so hard to deal with.
Get my feel, but he's ready to go back out there and have an impact.
I guarantee you his next stint will be much better. It's always that second stint. That first one's tough, especially just to go from 0 to 100 like that.
Why do you say that, Austin? That's exactly what he said. He said, my second win, I'm ready.
Dyson couldn't get it to go. It's cleared by Robinson. Shamit. He's having one of the best seasons of his career. McBride around a Robinson screen, fires and hits. That high arcing 3.
Yes, it is.
Highly contested 3. I mean, Atlanta defensively is doing a job.
McCollum can't answer, tipped up and off. Daniels there.
Maker, he's got that rainbow, unorthodox timing of a jump shot, places the ball high, and he can do defensively. McBride does that at the offensive end.
Cincinnati Bowler guy, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Larkin. A lot of athletes have come out of Deuces High School there in Cincinnati.
2 minutes going by here in the second quarter. Anunoby outside to McBride. Defended by Daniels. And is that a draw to Anunoby? Left it short, and Daniels got up for the board.
And I love the unselfishness, but I would like McBride to shoot that one. I mean, OG's gonna get his hand full of shots, through the game. He's coming up the bench. Just let 2 go down. Wide open look, let it fly. I don't even think OG was expecting it.
Oh, Robinson, the defense.
He can do it too. He's gonna be huge for this team in the playoffs.
But you don't want to be disruptive, Austin, in how they like to play, right?
That shot off the heel from a
There's your look.
Kuminga lines it up, and it won't drop. Follow slam! Risachet!
There it is.
My guy. Risachet. Hey, you know what? Risachet, he got on the backboard a sequence before. Couldn't get it, but impeccable timing for his
activity from him has been great, by the way.
Clarkson.
Mr. Bucket.
Former 6th man of the year. The floater is pure. Plus the
in the late stages of the season, giving this group one heck of a lift.
136, New York on top. Okongwu picks up the dribble. Robinson all over him. The defensive pressure. He's from Mitchell Robinson.
He's been great.
McBride. Outside, Clarkson. That won't go. Robinson active on the glass. Puts it up and through. Robinson making his presence felt. Largest lead. So a lot to be sorted out in what is now the final week of the NBA season. Michael Grady, Jordan Cornette, Austin Rivers here on the bench.
Sorry, guys.
Monday here on Peacock. Yes, Austin.
Full conversation at the end of the bench. Carl said he's sore because he's not used to sitting. So that's quite the luxury. Jose looked at him next to him and goes, huh?
That's on cue. That's the kind of insight you get with these on-the-bench games. McBride, that won't count. It's an
also gets blown. That's all effort as a domino effect.
Knicks by 4. Johnson. That's a tough shot. Won't drop. Robinson clears it for New York.
I think he knew what he wanted to do with it when he left it for the air.
Right? Knicks only average about 13.7 turnovers a game. Alexander Walker, high off the window.
Hey, man.
Come on.
Hey, man.
Come on.
His bag.
Deep.
It is.
That finishing package.
Arms length to get those fries.
Clarkson now. Working on Vincent. Lost the handle. That's 9 turnovers. Josh Hart will bring it up for the Knicks.
Crowd is ready to explode on that one.
Sammons. Floor now along with Jalen Brunson. Here is Towns for 3. In and out.
Kuminga just went up and snatched that.
Athleticism. Kuminga.
This is where
it gets a little hairy for him. You got to move it, then you'll find yours.
But I don't mind that matchup. If he's got Brunson, go.
Then you take it. Yeah, that right wing, you take it.
Daniels attacking Bridges.
Do you know how that happens? Spacing. All 5 guys beyond the arc. You have gap pursuit. Help side defense can't get there in time. And Daniels understanding his 3-point limitation. The first to get to the rim.
Bridges can't hit. Johnson the board. Hawks on a 7-0 run. Looking to take the lead. No! Yes!
You reach, I teach from beyond the arc.
And you can see this city feels this new energy. They're rolling. I haven't seen a crowd like this all year.
Brunson can't silence the crowd. Here comes Johnson.
Awesome. What are you talking about? We were here in Magic City night.
It wasn't like this. And they were there for other reasons.
This is Sammons. That won't go. Kuminga the board. Launches a pass down the court. Okongwu lost his shoe.
This guy was a guy who led with defense. That defense has not lost a step despite this offensive production. It's incredible.
Here's the veteran, C.J. McCollum. Gave it up to Johnson.
Got to win this matchup.
Johnson, step through, fires and hits.
That's exactly what he did.
When he can score over the top, wildly.
Glass high.
Okongwu, no. Daniels the offensive board. Out to McCollum.
Yeah.
Stops on a dime again. That time it won't go.
Pace. Conwell undersized at the 5 spot at 6'8". But the motor is the motor. Didn't get the rebound, but gives his group an opportunity with 14 on the clock.
Alexander Walker defended by Bridges. Now it's Hart with the assignment. Got it back, fires. Alexander Walker's a flamethrower. He's got 18.
How about Daniels understanding how to make himself a viable resource? Catch it, dribble handoff, and get all the look from 3.
Brunson over to Anunoby, just checked in and knocks down the tray.
Big 3 there. Hawks right now shooting the lights out. Need a shot like that or two to just calm everybody down. We're in the race still.
13 for OG Anunoby.
That was a big point of emphasis for the Hawks coming in with their scout was got to defend the 3 with a sense of urgency.
This is a Congo from deep, long. Towns the board, ahead to Brunson. And illegal sprain.
Screaming, sometimes you have no choice but to move. Great job by Nikhil.
Outside look, Daniels wants 3, and it nearly dropped.
I'm about to say, hold on.
But Coach Snyder wants to take it, though. I mean, he's got to float around that perimeter, and he's got to take those
You do.
percent.
You do.
I don't care about the 18% from beyond the arc.
Correct. That's a great point. When you're that open, you got to keep the defense on. Yeah, if I'm Towns, you got moves.
Towns, exactly. Driving, and is it off his hip? It is.
Absolutely could be. And how about this? Right out. Go to your bread and butter. Let's get Brunson. Let's get Towns in a pick and roll. Let's operate from there.
Towns now 4 of 5 from the floor. He has 9 points. Okongwu inside, tries the acrobatic finish. No, got it back. Left the foot back short.
I think he thought he had to rush that.
Towns. Inside, Anunoby. Strength advantage working on McCollum, had the hands there. Anunoby got it back, sets up Bridges. Anunoby, tough step back, won't go. Johnson, the strong rebound.
But how about McCollum showing some fight there in the post? OG got him in good position, but
Yeah, teams, you know, they're going to pinch it on him. They feel like he's that weak link defensively, not showing it.
McCollum can't hit from the corner.
it's tough when you're the third guy outside of Nikhil and Dyson Daniels defensively.
You got to find somebody right off.
Got to pick up somebody.
Brother. Right about that. Good screen.
Bridges taking his time. Out to town, sets up Brunson, who can't hit from deep.
It's a good look, though.
Alexander Walker on the logo. He had 20 first half points. Johnson, bully ball, goes off the window for 2.
Let me tell you, when he gets that runway, when he powers up, and it's a straight line drive, his efficiency is through the roof.
Towns penetrating to the rim.
Great job. He got him in the air with the pump fake, and he took a second to slow down to bump him.
He's in double figures with 11. Whistle blows for a foul call. And
Here they come, my guy's back.
Buddy Hield takes
Buddy
the
Hield
seat.
has returned.
Buddy Hield and Jordan Cornette, the sequel.
Great pass.
And Anobi.
Great pass.
No.
They haven't made their last 2 attempts, but they've gotten great looks from Carl.
Alexander Walker tosses it out to Johnson. Fires some deep and hit.
Man, if he's hitting that shot, they're really dangerous. And it's not that he can't shoot, because Johnson's been a proven just score in every area before, but that's not his strong suit. But he's shooting the ball with confidence.
He's got 14 tonight. Shot clock winding down on Brunson to the rim with the finish.
Physical drive.
4-point ball game. McCollum around a Daniels screen, and it's illegal. 3rd foul on Dyson Daniels.
So far, Jordan, I think you would agree, this has been played Knicks style so far. I know we're early, but it just seems like it's been more of a half-court game.
Yeah, and the Hawks do not want that. Hawks want to get here. They want to get running.
Brunson with the tough 2.
Brunson right there.
4 for 11 in this ball game. He's now in double
That guy's
figures.
just ruined this. They kicked out the best part of trying to make TV over here. You're moving up.
Alexander Walker.
What are you doing? I sit next to a bunch of no neighbors. I have Buddy Hield sitting here in the second one. What are you guys doing? They
He's
told him to
playing
move.
so confident. My goodness. It's just something to see, man.
Jordan, Buddy Hield is paid to be here. Those guys paid for those seats.
Don't empower him anymore.
What do you do? You gotta hit the hot man.
Didn't see him. Johnson finds McCollum and says, splash!
Well, excuse me. When you got multiple options, you can just pick a man.
Hey,
Huh?
they're running. You mentioned it, Austin. They want.
April 19th. Largest lead of the ball game for Atlanta, 69-61. Michael Grady, Jordan Cornette, Austin Rivers, and C.J. McCollum with the foul. Brunson spinning, firing, left it short.
Alexander Walker making it difficult on Brunson. Find separation.
McCollum still shifting. Alexander Walker now. Stops, fires, won't go. Towns the one-armed rebound. And here's Bridges quickly the other way. Knicks getting into their action quickly. McCollum with the hands. Daniels going at Towns, can't hit. Bridges saves it to Brunson.
There's post defense.
That's one of those you try stuff out as a defender. Let me see how physical I can be without the ref calling one.
Brunson fires, won't go. Daniels the board, and Brunson now 4 for 13 from the floor.
Alexander Walker all in his pocket.
Johnson erupts at the rim.
Hey, man. He gets to that 1-2 step, and I'm getting like PTSD from LeBron, like just coming down the paint.
I felt like Giannis a little bit too.
How many guys you know can just raise up like that? Not just with.
What did that look like over on that side?
Buck. That's one of those at Duke. They would have tried to press on me to take a Woj screen. You know, one of those Woj charges.
Something tells me you weren't having it.
Well, not happening, Captain.
16 points, 8 boards, 3 assists for Jalen Johnson. Towns completes the three-point play. Johnson.
Otherwise distribute, but his understanding of pace and tempo. Impressive.
Going back and forth, that was funny. It's a good matchup.
It's kind of playoff vibe in here tonight.
Especially with the players. You can feel it. Something a little extra.
I don't know if we expected that tonight. Did we also, but we're seeing it.
Towns got it to go.
Towns is doing a good job putting his head down right now.
I don't think the Hawks are equipped to stop that if there's a full commitment from Towns to pursue that.
Alexander Walker tried to dink.
Too much rhythm. Jumping up the sides, getting the ball out of his hands. especially with the lack of shooting the Hawks face.
McBride, no. Daniels, the board. Quickly ahead to Alexander Walker. No, on the drive. High, won't go.
Good contest by Carl. Offered that shot. He doesn't get credited for the block, but that's his assist right there.
That's why Daniels is so dynamic.
Towns, good from deep.
Speaking of dynamic.
In that 5 spot. Kuminga. And now it's Gabe Benson.
Great action.
And Johnson found open, short. Daniels, under 5 to go. Here in the third.
Just want to know, Daniels, 10 rebounds already in this contest guard spot. Talk about a dynamic guy for your team.
McBride. Defended by Mo Gay. McBride. Fading away. I don't think he got it off in time. Missed the shot anyway. It's the shot clock.
Right.
Johnson. Now it's Kuminga in the corner. Back to Johnson. Defended by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson had a great first half for the Knicks. This is Mo Gay. No good.
But a great job by Kuminga, not forcing it. He had the mismatch in the post with the size.
And
let the defense drew 2 and kicked it out.
Bridges. And good hands by Gay to knock it out of bounds. Kuminga. Towns with the back down. Fading away. Shot good.
That's a big-time play right there. Great defense, stood his ground, but you know it's better than great D. It's better out.
Austin, I just don't understand why that's not repetition for these Knicks on their possessions. It's an advantage.
14 in the third quarter alone for Towns. Bridges got a steal. Caught in the air. Finds McBride. No good. Rebound Johnson.
Mitchell is everywhere.
Mitchell Robinson diving on the floor. 2-on-1. Bridges with the lay. Here come the Knicks.
Mitchell Robinson has made multiple winning plays tonight. We're going to have to see that one back when we get a chance. He gets on the floor, gets him an extra possession and steal after fighting for a rebound, and he's been tremendous tonight with energy.
Not used to seeing a footer get on the floor at the timeline.
You're not used to seeing a big, this talented come off the bench. I mean, he's a starter on 80-90% of the league.
Knicks with a chance to take the lead.
You can hear it in the crowd's voice. His energy is shifted, and Carl is making his presence be known. The pass ahead and get out in transition.
Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck in the fourth quarter.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, JC. Fourth quarter underway. Knicks leading by 2. 44-2 on the season when leading after 3 quarters.
New York's doing a great job of their physical presence being known in this half. There's just a gigantic difference just in terms of them willing their force of just size, and Carl's got it going.
Left that one short, and Shamit tried to save it, and it's going the other way. And another
really showing that force down low. And Carl's done it. Done a great job of really grabbing to the basketball and making plays out of it. They've missed a couple open threes just from him putting his head down.
That's a no-dip 3 from Risachet that won't go. And that one bounces off the chest of McBride into the hands of Risachet. Dumps it off to Daniels. Daniels gets it to Congo. Kuminga now.
I don't think McBride was expecting that one.
Congo penetrating, blocked from behind.
Seems like the defense is picked up all around right now.
McCollum, the midi. No. Daniels, offensive board, can't put it in. Got it back. Toss out to McCollum. Swing pass, extra. Risachet, no. McCollum, another offensive board. Under the rim, lost it on the floor. And we got a kick. And just 37% from the floor overall. Meanwhile, the Knicks shooting 50% in the ball game and 33% from deep. Johnson back out there for Atlanta. 4 seconds. A Congo blocked by Robinson. Anunoby, the hustle and the hammer. Landed awkwardly, but he's okay. But Robinson once again.
He's got an offensive, you know how you get that offensive mojo going? He's got an energy mojo going where he feels like he can just impact the game in all ways.
McCollum, no.
His hands are everywhere.
Offensive board, Kuminga, yes.
Starting to show that grit, winning the 50-50 basketball. It's going back to last possession. Jalen Johnson, the indecision, he didn't want that violation, but instead of not possessing the basketball, gives up an easy one going the other way.
Offensive. Johnson inside to McCollum. McCollum with the back down. Defended by McBride. Mid-range J. Cool. Oh, and a stare down.
Yes,
to
he
the Knicks
did.
bench.
He gave a nice little stare down. Like, y'all know who I am? You know how long I've been doing this for?
McBride getting shifty off the back iron.
Gotta look to run here for your Atlanta.
Hawks can take back the lead. Long, Lawrence in the board.
And again, another great play by Kuminga. Another great choice. Could have forced, I shouldn't even say forced. He had a wide open mid-range, but he saw the open three there. He's been making the right decisions all night.
Anunoby, in and out. Kuminga. In the lane, outside, Johnson flicks the wrist, and hits! Timeout, New York!
Talk about getting the best defenders night in and night out for Jalen Brunson. You're getting two of the best taking turns in Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and then a little bit of Dyson Daniels as well.
Yeah, Nickeil back in. Already you see that ball pressure just pick up. Look at these two and how they ball hawk around the pick and roll.
Brunson
Look at this. Look at this one-on-one defense.
forced to give it up to McBride. McBride, deep corner, short.
That's a great, that was a great defensive possession good.
Johnson now. On the move. Couple of head fakes. Fires and it won't go. Robbins in the board.
Hey, these defenses are tightening up here in these final 8 minutes.
Yes, they are.
Josh Hart in the lane and got the roll. First field goal of the ball game for Josh Hart.
That's a little step back mini from Josh Hart. I like that. I like that.
Knicks within one. Daniels lost it. Got it back. 7 on the shot clock.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah, I don't know if he gets ripped.
Alexander Walker deep in the corner. Good hands by McBride. Out of bounds. 1 point.
Gonna give them a big lift.
He will.
This postseason.
And he can do so many things defensively. I mean, he can guard pretty much 1 through 4 with his size and athleticism.
Give
So.
that versatility and added length on top of the length they already possess.
Brunson. No. Rebound. And it's tipped over to McCollum. And he saves it. 5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 2-point lead for the Hawks. Alexander Walker. Boom!
This guy's a 40% shooter as a movement three-point shooter. It's incredible.
Brunson threw it away. Kuminga with the thievery.
Look at Shannon.
Jam it all over him. Kuminga now. Driving. Stops. Toss out to Johnson. Inside. Mogay. Kept the dribble. Finds McCollum. Missing on the leg.
Mitchell's just, he has been an absolute force in the paint.
It's been a game record for New York. Hart. Toss out. Brunson's lonely. Yes!
Big three. Big three. He just keeps hitting these big shots to keep the Knicks close.
Tell you what, just a lot of Knicks fans in the building.
Yes, there is.
A lot of noise behind me.
I told you, they travel well.
Final week of the regular season. This one has a playoff feel.
Need to get the ball to someone they can.
Alexander Walker fires from 3. Won't go.
I'm about to say.
But here's the issue, right? In those moments, who's going to be the guy that they can go to? The Knicks clearly have one in Jalen Brunson. And these other teams that are true threats, who's that going to be for the Atlanta Hawks?
Jam it, no. Robinson stays with it, puts it up and through.
There he is. The big dog. Yes, sir. You get to flex those guns, dog. You get some opportunities. We are tied at 90.
Can't be mentioning 50 Cent down here. We're in the South.
TI territory.
Yeah, come on. That 40 had slipped there.
Lucy's over there. Michael Jackson's ball.
Yeah, Alexander Walker is on one. He's got a 30-piece.
He's got a quick little 30-piece, doesn't he?
Man, he's been unreal. He's only missed 5 shots.
Yes, he's been dialed in.
And he's guarded his tail off again tonight.
Brunson.
Watch this little big step back. There it is.
There it is. Brunson can't hit that time. Towns, the rebound, over to Anunoby, and a foul. Take another look at it after this first free throw from Anunoby.
It's too late now.
Anunoby good at the line. We are tied at 92, 4:35 to go in regulation.
This one's fun, guys. This is going to be a fun 4.5 down the stretch.
It could be up one. Can you challenge that? Am I right on that? I'm over here telling their bench things. I don't even know if this is real.
You can't challenge a goaltender. Here is Johnson hounded by Hart. Dump off. Daniels with the lay.
That's one of those frustrating plays. You play defense for 23 seconds.
Underrated part of Johnson's game is as a distributor. What a pass.
Among the league leaders in assists per game. Hawks by 2.
Sag off a little bit here from Johnson.
Steal!
Oh, yeah.
Johnson with the theft. Over to Alexander Walker. Cash! 3:44 to go.
Hey, Jordy, you want to almost blame, you want to blame Josh Hart for that turnover, but that's not his play.
No.
You don't give it to him at the end of a shot clock. He was rightfully so looking for Bridges or somebody.
Brunson!
Just let him hand the ball off trail.
He got caught on a misdirection. It was a nice off-ball cut from Brunson where he lost him and generated downhill momentum on the reception to get there.
Not only are the Knicks within 2, that's 5 fouls now on Dyson Daniels. McCollum. Gave it up to Johnson. Johnson had it poked away.
Johnson, do you close him down? I mean, Akil's the answer.
In a half-court setting, who's your guy?
Alexander Walker! Oh, he's unreal!
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's going crazy.
I'm telling you, the window of opportunity, even to offer that thing up from beyond the arc. What a quick trigger.
Towns.
Transition right before the timeout. You got to find him the rest of the way.
Brunson, step through, finger roll, filthy. Atlanta 100.
Got to be a pin
New
down
York
here.
97.
Got to be a pin down for Nickeil Alexander-Walker here.
Alexander Walker with 36. Johnson gave it up to Noah. Defended by Hart. Hart nearly got a steal. Alexander Walker, the crossover, the spin, the finish with the left won't go. It's a shot clock violation.
He just had to make something work. Yeah, not a great possession for him.
Brunson stops, pops, hits the tray.
Did not let that man get any look, especially down the stretch. That is Mr. Fourth Quarter, Mr. Closer, a.k.a. Mr.
Off a shoe. Brunson picks it up. Off the turnover. Brunson inside, floats it in. The captain.
Great fight, great resolve by just both squads.
Sees part from McCollum. His runner drops. 102. 102. Brunson the last 10 for New York. Brunson driving, spinning, can't hit. Rebound picked up by Hart. Towns won't take the 3. Sets up Bridges from downtown. No, Hart another board.
Can't get a rebound.
And that size is just an issue right now. They keep switching, allowing Brunson too much room. Good
Brunson
so far. Great
dancing with the Kongwu. Step through won't go. Rebound of Kongwu. 70 seconds to go in the 4th. Alexander Walker with 36. Mano a mano with Brunson. Here's the screen. Alexander Walker fires. Won't go. Anunoby the strong board.
Now I want you to watch how they close the game versus Atlanta. Just experience. You touched on it, Jordy. This man is going to get right to the spot he wants.
Brunson matched up with McCollum.
Here we go.
Brunson with 26. Brunson stops, fires, and got the bounce!
What y'all thought was going to happen?
Brunson taking over in the 4th.
What y'all thought was going to happen? Mr. Fourth Quarter, 15. 15 this quarter. Touch on a dot.
5-second difference shot and game clock. Johnson on the move. Johnson takes the contact, can't hit. Hawks have to foul. Pass ahead to Bridges. Anunoby bumped by McCollum.
Wow. Wow. What an ending to a game.
That's
big time shot.
Anunoby calmly knocks down.
And there's only a few of those guys in the league that you can really point out and be like, this guy closes. Brunson's one of them.
Gotta get a quick hitter.
Johnson into a Congo. Out to him. Open McCollum for three. 1.5. 1 point game. And New York will use one of their two remaining. Got them both.
Right decision.
Hawks need a prayer. Johnson to work it in. Into McCollum. McCollum fires. Oh, my God! Prayer answered! They're going to have to take a look. They're